Hi guys, I wanted to do something different. I saw this game in Steam recently, and I think it launched for early access at least in 24th of May, so I guess last week. So this is pretty recent. It's brand new also for me. I did not play it. So this is our first time together. It is very I think it's in development, so we will consider that when it happens, any bugs or something. But I was kind of impressed by the whole premise because the game wants to bring the interrogation mechanics to a new level by adding a speech-to-text system, so it will be almost like you are actually interrogating people in real life. So I think it's a very interesting sort of way to bring immersion for the game. So let's start. I think I already did all the things in regard to settings. Feedback, credits, so these are the people that made this game. I hope it's okay. I don't know if it has any sort of problem by doing gameplay of this game, but if it has, and for some reason you guys know about that, please tell me so I can take it off. I thought it was okay since the game is already available for everyone on Steam, but you never know. So let's start. By clicking accept, you agree to anonymously share your interrogation transcripts. No other data will be collected. As for current release, suspects will inevitably fail to understand you at times. This will be fixed with the transcript data. It will be greatly appreciated. Okay, I guess it's interesting. You can actually so the game community actually helps to develop the game in a way, like, well, of course you're not going to actually be programming, but you give the content for the programming part. But yeah, I like that. I think it's a very interesting way to get involved with your community. We're very nice. I am not bothered by that. Okay, I guess we have to test our phone. I'm a keyboard person. Here be hold to test. Hello. Okay, so I think it's kind of interesting. Hello. This is Whodunit Archives. Whodunit Archives. It's okay. It's fine. It's actually it's very well done. At least I hope so. Let's tutorial confession. Case 1. Training dummy. Janelle Sanchez was tragically murdered by Jerome Murray in Asher, Oklahoma, on December 5th. Oh my god. This shocking incident occurred during a ride that Sanchez provided to 2012. Oh, I forgot that. Provide to Murray in exchange for gas money. Incident description: Janelle Sanchez gave a ride to Jeho Murray, a fellow student at East Central University. Later that day, authorities were notified that the poorly hidden body of Janelle Sanchez was found next to his truck on the roadside. Apprehension. Following the incident, Jeho Murray tried to hitchhike to Canada. Unknowingly, he tried to hitch a ride with a police officer who decided to bring him in for questioning. So, Janelle Sanchez was tragically murdered by Jeho Murray in Oklahoma. occurred during a ride that Sanchez provided to Murray. Okay, so both of them are students in East Central University, as far as I'm understanding here. Later that day, authorities were notified that the poorly hidden body of Diego Sanchez was found next to his truck on the roadside. Okay, I think I get it. It's poorly hidden. It's interesting. The body. So I forgot to mention, but this is a demo, so we will be playing until I don't know how long this demo is, but I will try to play it until it's done. So let's do it. Our objectives is obtain confession, get the whole story. Okay, start. Loading the case, depending on your hardware. Okay, good. Your desk serves as a place where you talk to witnesses and your colleagues, if they are available. On high difficulty, the desk's the only place you can browse evidence. You can use your notes at any point in time. Game saves automatically on completed cases. Oh, so but we can save manually as well, or not? Let's see here. Menu. So we can. Okay, this is only music. Notes. EB notes. Oh, I see. So we can actually do notes. Interesting. Case. I see. Evidence. Testimony first. Or Gerard Murray confessed to murder of the victim to the officer who apprehended him right after he was Mirandized. I guess our objective is to get a whole story here. So desk. Notes. So I'm guessing we don't need, we only can do notes when we are on our desk, or not, or we can do it while we are interrogating him. That would be interesting. Well, let's see. Each interrogation has a goal defined in the case. 5. In this one, it's obtaining a confession and learning the story. The suspect won't lie. He's also willing to confess immediately. Okay, so it's a easy case for us to get acquainted with the mechanics. Not all suspects are guilty, and they might be lying for a variety of reasons. It's up to you to get down to the truth. The summary will light green once the main goal is achieved. In this case, you want to hear his story, and you want him to confess. All you need to do is ask. Remember, you always need to hear the magic words, I confess to. Okay, so this is kind of the command that we need to follow. Maybe because it will indicate the game that you got what you needed. Interesting. Keyboard shortcut. Hold Ctrl E for speech to pass text. Enter to process. Input has autofocus. Just start writing. Your game is saved automatically after investigation is finished. So yeah, but I'm curious. It's only saved after the case. So it's kind of like interrogation in that sense. I mean, both of them are very similar because they are, well, obviously they are about an interrogation scenario. So dismiss. Detective. Oh wow. So here we can see the transcript, notes, case. So Mirandized is a new word. Help. All the way around. Contour style. Interesting. This is a very interesting mechanic. Let's see. So he is Mr. Murray, yes? Murray. Let's try it. Hello, Mr. Murray. Going to Roger, let me go. Okay. Let me see this again. Why did you do it, Mr. Murray? I always wanted to know how it feels to kill a man. Okay, that's odd. What's the name of the victim? Gennaro Sanchez. But why do it with Gennaro Sanchez? Wouldn't you like to know? No. But why Gennaro Sanchez? Okay, I don't think he's understanding the name of this victim. Let me see if I can say it in another way. Why did you pick that victim? Let me try again. Why did you pick that victim? I confess to the murder of Gennaro Sanchez. I shot him in his car just to see how it feels. What? Let me see if I can just write it out. Why did you pick Mr. Sanchez? Okay. Where did you bought the gun? Where did you bought the gun? Yes or no? No, where? That's so weird. Oh my god, I'm such a menace. Let me see her. Where did you bought the gun? I missed once, remaining 2 hit him in the head. I don't think he's understanding me, but it's fine. It's early access, but let me see here. Did you know the victim? We went to the same university, that's about it. Were you colleagues? Maybe they were at the same class? Did I know? What? Did you lived close? I live with parents in Yashur. Do you know where Sanchez lived? Nah, he's not getting. The man will tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. You can ask about a specific time or about whole day in case of trouble. Okay, let's try that. And did you encounter Mr. Sanchez? What time of the day? What time that was? Time of death? I'm going to be a little bit more succinct because I'm thinking that the AI is not very clever. time of death. Would you like me to help you looking for your marble? Oh no. Maybe confess then. I have already confessed. Yeah, that's true. Okay, now it checks. Confront them with the evidence. The easiest way to ask about give me your side of the story. Give me your side of the story. I'm a bit of a mad asker specifically, so I can answer the way you expect. I wonder when he will ask me. I'm trying. Give. It's not confusing. Or I was. Give me your side of the story. Maybe. Okay. Okay, I convinced Sanchez to give me a ride to Walmart in exchange for $20, then close to, I pulled a gun on the victim and told him to drive north of Asher. Following that, close to 15, he panicked to calm him down. I unloaded the weapon and placed the magazine in his lap. I told him I wouldn't hurt him. Okay. Summary and interrogation. Okay. Alright. So guys, I'm back. I finished the tutorial, the interrogation part, and then the game, I don't know if it closed by himself or crashed, but I'm back and I think we have the case 2. I'm going to let's try it out. I think I like the game so far. It has some issues, obviously, like I can't open this game regularly by Steam. I need to go to his folder and execute him as an administrator, but it's fine. It's just some odds about it. So let's try case 2. Breaking the suspect. Interesting. Responding to a distress call on the evening of 2023, 8:13, officers arrived at the scene, so August, to discover a grim and disturbing sight. A male in his early 40s, dead. Initial observations evidence suggests a tragic incident involving a burglary that looks a fatal turn. Incident description. Upon entering the victim's flat, officers discovered the victim lying on the floor with a fatal knife wound to his throat. The apartment shows signs of forced entry. Neighbors had alerted law enforcement after hearing screams from the victim's apartment. Okay. Apprehension. Approximately 2 hours after the incident, a possible suspect matching the description provided by the witnesses was apprehended by police patrol. Obtain confession, get the whole story, learn the motive. Let's see. The usual suspect will need you to break in. You can do so with emotional abuse or good detective work involving evidence and attention to detail. Both evidence and testimony have certain aspects. Pushing the suspect in the correct direction will force him to react. Task. Nothing here. Evidence? Jerry Witniski. So, there I was chilling at the first testimony, okay. So there I was chilling and watching TV like any regular evening. It was almost 7, I think. Suddenly I hear this voice freaking out, shooting for help. I grabbed my phone and dialed 911. After I made the call, I cautiously stepped into the corridor outside my apartment. The door to the neighboring apartment was wide open. That's when I saw this guy, a man in his early 20s. I'd say he was about 180 centimeters tall, so he was pretty tall, wearing a white Slavic hoodie and jeans. He seemed pretty agitated, clutching his arm. Until I didn't get a good look at his face, he was moving fast towards the apartment's exit. I didn't want to be a hero, so I just stayed put. He dashed out of the building in a hurry, disappearing into the night. After he left, I approached the door of the apartment he ran out from. It was a mess. Things were knocked over and furniture toppled. And there, on the floor, I saw my neighbor. I could tell something was seriously wrong. I didn't need to be a detective to see that. I backed away and waited for the police. I tried to do what I could. I even attempted some basic CPR. But it was clearly he was gone. Soon the police arrived. Okay. Sumikamako. Okay, it's a kind of knife. Japanese. But the weapon has suspect fingerprints on it. CCTV footage. Collective CCTV footage from the area. Person matching the suspect appearance was recognized on 3 separate occasions. First entering the crime scene around 1830, then fleeing around 1850. The other event took place 3 days before the accident. A suspect was seen outside the apartment complex, most likely casing the place. Okay, interesting. Okay, so that's it. Fine. Let's see. This suspect will not be entirely truthful. Make him understand his version of events is not true. There's evidence that proves he was at the crime scene, and he's also connected to the crime weapon by a certain aspect. Once he reveals the truth, a suspect might ask you if you believe him. You are not the judge, but your decision will change the outcome of the story. It's always important to hear the suspect confess. So let me see. He said that an aspect of the knife, Hidemoto work, Japanese knife, murder weapon. It has suspect fingerprints on it. So let me see here the comments, because I'm getting used to it. Tell me what you did that day. That day. Roughly around 6 and 7, I was fixing fuse box at the apartment complex. Then about 6:33, I was busy fixing. Afterwards, at 18:58, I left the apartment calmly. So let me see here. But where are the maybe hearing evidence? No. Here. First entering the crime scene around the 6 and then fleeing around 50. Interesting. Tell me what you did that day. Interesting. Close to I was fixing, later on roughly I was busy. Okay, so he's repeating himself. Calmly. He was calm. Please continue, go on. Maybe he can tell me more. It's all there is to it. What were you up between? Okay. Did you know? Did you knew the victim? There was nothing between us. Okay, but you worked? Where do you work? I'm a handyman. Okay, that's I think just to confirm. Do you like Japanese culture? Would you get to the point I got places to be? There was an aspect to it. Oops. Maybe we have your fingerprints. Try to put him on edge. Oh my god, it's that simple. You know, I've been there and you know that blood in the knife has my fingerprints on it. I'm ready to share the real story. I tried to break into that guy's house. Oh my god, he opened almost immediately. I thought he was at work. He cut me off my guard in the kitchen. He started screaming, so I grabbed a knife and attacked. Okay, so what else we need? So you confess. I never intend to kill him, I just panicked. So you confess. I confessed to murder of that poor guy. I didn't want to kill him. It was an accident. Look, you know the truth. Now please tell me. Am I considered guilty or not? Yes. Update the whole story. So there is more to it. I tried to break into that guy's house. I thought he was at work. Why did you broke inside his house? No, come on, Attack, just tell me, am I guilty? What? Yes, you were guilty. Can't blame me for that, I fucked it all up. Yeah, you did. What you wanted to steal? I promise. What? Why did you break in? I need money and I thought his flat was empty. I defended myself once he noticed me. Why do you need money? What do you mean? So you are a handyman so you can steal? Money problems? Maybe I'm broke. Why? You're trying too hard. Debts. I got a few loans. For what? Already sitting. Loans. Why loans? I'm trying to be... Okay, I see you have the loans, but for what? You are broke? But why you are broke? Why are you broke? You and me both. It's a little bit hard. He used to know you have evidence tying him to the murder weapon. Someone saw you? That's how these days. I have a knife. I know we already did all of that, but I want to know if it will open more to me. Yeah. Why did you want the money from his victim? No. We don't know his name, the name of the victim. That's why still. Oh. How should I know? I don't know. You stole. You made the burglary. You're the burglar. Are you desperate? And be interrogated. You should be scared, maybe. I'm not afraid of Texas. You will be arrested. Great, I guess I can blame anybody else than myself. It's unjust. Not that detective. Okay, I think 32 years in jail. I wanted to know the whole story, but it's getting kind of hard to do that. So I'm going to end the interrogation. Maybe I will try again. I think it will crash again. No? Oh, good. Truth. Just a moment. Let me see something here. Okay, let's continue. This is being a little bit out of what I was picturing. I don't know, maybe I don't know how to play this game yet. And there is also the problem of my microphone and the problem of my pronunciation. There's a lot of things going on. Maybe when the game gets a little bit more developed, or when other people start playing it, we will be seeing more of it, and maybe I will return to it. Let's just try to finish the tutorial. I don't know if I'm going to be playing Lost to the Sea, but let's see. Maybe I will get the hang of it. Case 3. A report has been filed by Brianne Lewis, a 21-year-old woman alleging an incident of stalking on August 31. At night. Mrs. Lewis reported that she first encountered the suspect at a local library, where he made unwanted advances towards her. Today, the suspect approached the victim at her workplace and asked her out. Despite her refusal, the individual followed her to her residence and attempted to gain unauthorized entry. Incident description: the suspect engaged in unwelcome advances, insisting on a date. Upon arriving home at her apartment complex, Mrs. Lewis observed a suspect lingering nearby. Soon after, she heard a loud knocking and then kicking at her door. She called the police. The door didn't give in. The aggressor fled. Okay. Apprehension. Local police officers promptly arrived at the scene following Mrs. Lewis' an emergency call. Oh my god. There were no apparent signs of forced entry. Brianne shared the address of the individual who's been stalking her. The suspect was found in his apartment and taken to custody for questioning. Okay. Obtain confession, get the whole story, learn the motive. I mean, the motive, it's quite clear. He wanted to, well, you know. But I think, okay, let's see what else it has to the story. That story shows that your greatest resource is conversation. Evidence and witnesses are only secondary help. When it comes to romance, it's always good to focus on the relationship between the two parties. Interesting. It's almost what I was picturing. Okay, this is a victim. A man named Theodore Stewart approached me at work, asking for a date. I declined and went. Later, I saw him near my apartment and he tried to get in. He pounded on the door, then tried to knock it down. I called the police. I'm scared for my safety. Telemetry tower pings. Telemetry proves the suspect's phone hasn't pinged any towers near the victim's apartment. The phone remained near the suspect's place. Interesting. Or he did not brought his phone with him, or Interrogation. Detective, the suspect might provide some proof when confronted with their whereabouts or doings. They will immediately appear in your evidence where you can study them. Try to learn the suspect's version of events and focus on the relationship between him and the victim. I see. Tell me about your day. At 6:30, I did some shopping for main meal of the day, ragu bolognese. Then I got home. After that, around 7:34, searched for the best recipe for ragu bolognese sauce to prepare it later. Okay, who is the victim? It's okay, but we don't know the victim's name. That is kind of important. Brienne. Okay. Do you know Brienne? We were together for a short while and she developed feelings, but I wasn't interested in being in a relationship with her. Will you tell me why am I apprehended? Someone tried to invade Brienne's house. I did not expect that. What? Really? 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 What did you expected? A normal interrogation. What? Did you invaded Brienne's house? He will say no, but no. Do we have more to it? There were no apparent signs of forced entry. Brienne shared the address of the individual who's been stalking her. So it's kind of interesting because if there's no signs of entry, so how do we know? So you stayed at home the whole time? Said. When all this happened? At 7:34. And he said, I did some shopping, search for the best recipe for ragu bolognese sauce. to confess. Let me see if I got nothing to confess to. I don't think he's guilty. Unless I'm missing something. You neglect to inform about the time of the crime. The crime happened at... I guess it was... the report was... So she did not set... It's odd. Started at... Yes. Do you have an alibi? I've also searched sauce to find that he let I've been chopping onions and making my dinner. About the time police knocked at my door. Someone can confirm that? No, yeah. That's odd. Does he have anything? Maybe the only... I don't know, I could... Do you have your shop list, maybe? It's only circumstantial, but... How should I know? I don't know, you were... Ragubo music? You guys snack detective. Just like Subdicate. Leanne is a colleague of yours? I haven't been to her workplace. I haven't been to any library. I haven't been to her party. Nothing she says is true. What? Let me see her. That's so odd because why would she lie? Oh, interesting. Conversation history. The victim and suspect exchange hundreds of messages. Could be briefly described as a troubled relationship with many problems. The suspect seems to be telling the truth. Brent was insistent on a relationship he didn't want. Yeah, I was thinking that. She's my ex. She's been recently trying to blackmail me into going back to her with my past. Okay. Okay, and interrogation. Okay, so it was kind of nice. I think this is our first case. I'm going to see it later. I'm going to leave soon, but it will just be a cut maybe. Let's go then. So the game crashed, and I realized that I started the other case and didn't record anything, so it was fun. But I'm going to make a summit for you guys. So basically, let's continue. We were here. So this is a story related to basically it's about a story about a family that went to sell in this place, Beide Verde. I think both of them are from, I don't know, I don't think it says here, but we will be knowing. And the problem is that the wife and the child, at least the husband, Renault, is alleging that happened a storm, and the wife and the son was caught into it. And I think the story was that his son was caught in a curiosity and went to check it out, but I think the boat, so I think he fell from the boat, and the wife tried to rescue him, but she drowned. And then he tried to do a search party, but they found the body of the wife, but not the son. I don't know if this was a good resume, but I hope you guys understood. Okay, so the evidence is clear. I think I'm not going to read this. I don't know. It feels time consuming, and maybe the most important information here. Not this part. This part is pretty clear. It says here that the locals are saying that there was no storm and the weather seemed clean, and they were not aware of any sort of storm. They claimed that the sea was calm at that time. So this is the part where it's kind of there's a lot going on here, but the most important part is that there is a cranial reveal, the depressed skull fracture. So it has we have a suspicion that it happened some sort of aggressions or some sort of struggle happened, or this happened after she was or this happened. Well, the whole point here is that we don't know if this trauma, this fracture that the wife suffered, was before getting inside the water to save her son, or if it was after. I think the husband says that maybe she hit her head on the boat, so it can be. And here it says something that caught my attention, but I don't know if it's something that important. But what officer, I don't know if it is Polanski or Polanski, I don't know. He said that he had his shirt was blooded, had blood on his shirt, and when he questioned about it, Renault revealed a bandage on his abdomen, and they explained that during the storm he was thrown around the boat. So yeah, and this is a local lore that says that happened some sort of sacrifice to appease the ancient gods of the island, something a little bit Lovecrafty. So yeah, Bacalhau Island. Interesting. So this is it. Let's start. Detective, give me your story. So at 10:25 we left the port of Quebec. After that, close to 18:55, the storm has started. It was hard to come on the ship. I tried to take the boat home. After that, about 17:15, my wife got Junior safely under the deck, but his curiosity had him come out. He fell overboard, and wife jumped to rescue him. Both had safety vests, but I couldn't spot them. It was late. That's a thing. Was she actually using a safety vest? That's important to know. I don't know if it's... No, I don't think it says here. That's what she was wearing. It would be interesting to know. But yeah, I think yes, it makes sense. They use it all the time when they are inside the boat. So let me see if we can talk about it more. So there's to it. Let me see some timestamps here. What you did between 10 and 25, and I think this is when they started the storm. Roughly around we left the port of Quebec. Okay, but could you give me details? No. Oh wow. After that, about what happened between that time and it was I'm sorry it was hard to manage ship. I tried to take the boat home. How long time you command the ship? I got a license and 8 years of experience. Okay, this is important. Did you drive here? How to command the ship? YOLO, what the hell? We found your wife's body. She was a good woman, but a running way to die. And she had injured. I don't see her also disappear to the waves, but it's likely that both hit her during the storm. It seems we are gonna bluff here. It seems it was before the storm. Red acts in mysterious ways. I've once seen a aurora borealis localized entirely within a kitchen. What? Detective, if you're out of questions, I appreciate being excused. I read another visit of the trauma. Did you hit her? Oh god, after she fell in, she might have hit both. It's one of the things we taught to avoid in sailing school. How long you had been married to your wife? She was in her 40s. What? No. Talk to me about your relationship. I think I wrote that wrong. I used to have a wife, okay. What's her name? No, what? What's your wife's name? Clarissa, it's a dumb name, but I loved her still. What? Why it's a dumb name? One day you'll have to answer for what you've done. God might not be so merciful. What? What I've done? Hold on, what? What did you do? I didn't do nothing, officer. Did you love Clarissa? Unique in every way. Okay. Did you like Clarissa? Just to check. I tried to tire me out, unique in every way. Okay. When did you met Clarissa? Did you fought a lot with Clarissa? I did not hurt her. It's not true, it's bullshit. I did not hurt her. I did not. Okay? I never said you hurt her. Oh my god, I'm going to be like a gaslighter detective. I never said you hurt her. My bad dog. What dog? How do you think I'm feeling, you idiot? Hope nobody noticed my wound. You bandaged your wound. Your star was thrown around the boat and brushed against an oldie rusty broadside. But you were an experienced captain. I got a license and 80 years of experience. Look, I don't tell anybody, but something happened. Something that makes me believe I've gone insane. As we departed from the port of Quebec, a shadowy figure approached me, slipping a box into my hand, along with a substantial sum. What? 5,000? What the hell? Curiosity got the better of me as I pondered the content of the crate. As I laid my tired eyes upon the plain casket, feelings of delirious excitement conjoined with unwavering fear crawled upon my spine. Prying it open revealed an ungodly sight to my eyes, a shapeless but strangely familiar figurine resides within. The moment I touched it, a chorus of scraping claws echoed from the depths of the ship. 4 monstrous beings materialized before me, their grotesque forms sending a chill down my spine. But their words froze me in place, destroy the idol, and we would all perish. Faced with an impossible choice, I hurled the artifact into the rolling sea, below a futile attempt to save us from certain doom. As the creatures vanished into the depths, leaving behind a trail of blood and anguish, I felt a surge of grief and guilt wash over me. I arrived at the police station and a search party was formed. I asked them to carry weapons just in case. So, do you believe in the gods? I'm a pagan overseas. Did you try to sacrifice your wife to the gods? Can't get a different. You're clearly going through something. Oh no, I think I'm getting close. Did you believe in sacrifice? I've already said it. Can I get it? No. Can you talk about more about paganism? Or pagan? Let me see the name of it. Law. Do you know the local lore? I'm not a local. I hope the report is brief and doesn't mention me and ask them to carry. Why did you ask them to carry weapons? I mean, this is very good to get you moving on, but it can spoil a little bit. What? Did I? I don't understand why they killed her. I did not hurt her, it's not true, it's bullshit. I did not hurt her, I did not, I'm sorry. I can't keep up the shit anymore, but the truth is I did it. But she got suspicious, maybe she sensed something was off. She brought the kid along just in case, and when I struck her and tried to get rid of her body, the kid saw everything. I didn't mean to, I never wanted to hurt him, but I threw him overboard. And then I just sailed away trying to drown out the guilt and horror of what I'd done. Damn the consequences, but I didn't. I was too scared and too selfish. I honestly hoped the search party would find him written home. Even if it meant I had to pay for what I've done. Wow. confess then. I confess to murder of my cheating wife and causing accidental death of my son. John Doe, I'm going to jail, right? So you ambushed your wife. I did not hurt her. It's not it's bullshit. I did not hurt her. I did not. Detective, yes or no? Yes. Kid didn't deserve it, I'm sorry. Nobody deserved it. Why? You killed her. Yes, you did. Yes. Why kill Clarissa? Okay. So, were never found an empty vessel found near the Bacalhau Island lighthouse. Look, I think the problem of this game is that I think the problem at all with games that use AI is that the AI can spoil things up, like what happened here. Like I wasn't even talking about the gods, and I think I wasn't, at least, and he just opened himself all over it. And also the game said that we had a motive. So the motive was what? He wanted to sacrifice his wife. What happened here? He murdered her, but for what? For money? Is that it? Let me see here for a minute. Maybe it was said and I just don't understand. so weird, the dialogue. License. As with the pipe on the port, a shadowy, okay? Unwavering fear crawled up my spine. Prying it open, revealed ungodly sights to my eyes. Did I know that this innocuous artifact would unleash a nightmare? Okay, so they seized her. So he was not the he wasn't the culprit, it was the gods. This is what I'm getting here. But okay. We have to arrest someone. Yeah. So it is interesting, the game, definitely, but I think it needs a little bit more polish to be playable. I truly like the game. I love the whole point of it. I just think it needs to be a little bit more polished because it can get spoiled really fast. So I think the challenge here is obviously how to train the AI to do it. I think it would be better if it was like, I don't know, if you could choose questions and tell him instead of using an AI mechanic, even though I understand why. And I think it would be good at the end of it if you could get a resume of what happened, so you could understand a little bit better, because it doesn't get clear to me, at least. Well, it got cleared, but it was a little bit messy. It was not something coherent all the time, so it can get a little bit complicated to understand. But either way, I think it was very interesting, and I hope it continues. I may buy the early access to try a little bit more, but maybe I will buy the early access, but I'm not going to play it until I feel like the game improves a little bit more, and then when that happens, I may return with it here for the channel, record a little bit more, and well, the point is I don't know how much I can record of it. That's the whole point. I need some assistance with that, but either way, that was it was a good check it out, a quick game. See you guys soon. Bye for now.